Talk to me a little bit about prior to being owner.
Hmm.
What did you think it was going to be like versus what you now know it is?
Uh, uh, I thought it was going to be the best thing ever. It was like own a gym. Everybody in here is awesome. The community is great. I'm going to go in, work out, build this business, and everything is going to be good. But that quickly changed when I started to take over, and it was more or less wasn't when I became fully owner, because before that I was still managing the place.
Mm-hmm.
So this is kind of like where that turn happened, is basically when I talked to you about Affiliate U. We It was making that transition into ownership, and there were a couple days where I came in here where I was like, I don't even know what I should be doing right now. And like my previous career was construction management, so I knew how to manage something and keep it running, but building the foundation of something to grow, that's what I wasn't too sure of. And it quickly realized that once I started to come into ownership, that's the knowledge that I was lacking. And then once I found all that out, you know, it's been nonstop. Not what I originally thought, but it's been fun. It's been a really, really good time.
So what was the? Do you remember like what's the first time you realized you're like, I don't know how to do this, and what was it?
Um, so I had been a coach for 3 years prior to that. So like I had a really good relationship with everybody in here, and that was it. Like I had a really good relationship with everybody in here. So like as soon as I started trying to grow the business, it was, hey guys, if you have any friends or family that want to come in, bring them on in. Crickets, nothing really happened. It was basically just taking this place and keeping it running. But like I said, the community is like one of the biggest parts of why I bought this place, because it had so much potential. So during that time of COVID, we were able to build the community, even though we weren't necessarily growing as a business. But I wasn't really worried about that because I wasn't fully in charge yet. Um, but then once it became time to grow, when everything started to settle down, that's kind of where it like dawned on me. As like, I don't know what to do right now, to be completely honest.
It that is one of the more how would I describe this? It's something that I have a tremendous amount of empathy for because I've seen it so many times, no matter how many times you can tell somebody that you think you understand what gym ownership is like,
Yeah,
but you don't until you sign your name on the dotted line and you're the gym owner. It's kind of
yeah,
like being a parent. You're like, ah, yeah, I get it. But
for
then you
sure.
become a parent and you're like, oh shit. Like you look at the world through an entirely different lens.